This is the, how do you say it? The pièce de résistance? Yeah, you can't even say it. You can't even say it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. My name's Joe Maruzzi and we are going to rinse a tutorial again today. Today we are going to be making a peanut butter cheesecake, but we've got a surprise for the topping. It's going to have a plain base to start with crushed peanut M&Ms with a peanut butter filling, and on top it's going to blow your mind. So for the base, I've got 500 grams of plain digestive biscuit. To that, I'm going to add 100 grams of salted butter. Whack that in the mic for about 30 seconds. Right, pour in the butter and give it a good mix. You know what I'm going to say, make sure all the butter is coated, all the biscuit is coated with the butter even. Right, that to one side. And you're going to add 80 grams of peanut M&Ms, which absolutely boot. So what you want is a fairly coarse, crushed up peanut M&Ms. Whack that in your biscuit, and again, just give it a little mix around. Now grab your tin. We're going for a larger one today. I've got a 9-inch springform tin. It's got a loose bottom base, so it's gonna help us get the cake out of the end, basically. Pour your biscuit in. There you go, Dan. Not very good yet. But give it a little shake and give it a little smash down. Just working your way around. So, once it's fairly level, it's going to be a little bit rough around the edge, so we want to neaten that up. Get a spoon and just run it around the edge, wiping off any excess biscuit that may have risen up the side. Right. Whack that in a freezer for about 10 or 15 minutes to set. While your base is freezing, we're going to crack on with the mix. I need 1 kilo of cream cheese. Own brand from any supermarket does work the best normally. 125 grams of caster sugar. 270 grams of double cream. And 250 grams of peanut butter. I'm using smooth, but you can use crunchy, you can use almond butter, cashew butter, whatever you want. Right, that is it. Whack that on the mixer and then we can start adding our other bits. So for a bit of texture through the cake, I'm gonna add 120 grams of nut brittle. Mr. Tombar, it's a classic, it boots. You don't have to use that, you can use whatever brittle you want. You can add sorted peanuts or whatever, basically. Give it a bash. Again, you don't want it too fine because you want that texture through the cake, so nice and chunky. And then just whack that into your mix. Base nice and solid. We're going to start slowly again, making sure there's no gaps or cracks around the edge. Just do little bits at a time. This cake's going to serve about 15 to 20 people. So we're going to level this off. Just drag from the centre outwards and work your way around. Once you're there, you're going to start taking off the excess. So just work your way around. So what I've got here, I've got another 200 grams of smooth peanut butter in a piping bag. And I'm just going to randomly just plonk the nozzle in and give it a squeeze. Give it a squeeze. No set weight. Just get it in there. Now we can level this off, making sure there's no holes. Now whack that in the freezer, I'd say, for about 3 to 4 hours. Right, this is gonna top our cake, and I've actually never made it before, but I think it's gonna boot, so it's gonna be very simple. So, I'm back. 100 grams, 300 grams of dark chocolate. I'm gonna break those up, whack it in a bowl, and give it a mic, not a microphone, a microwave for about, it's gonna take about 2 minutes, but you wanna do it in intervals. So like every 30 seconds, give it a stir, give it a stir, give it a stir. So my chocolate's melted, lovely and runny. I'm gonna whack it on, bit of parchment paper on a board. You don't have to use dark chocolate, by the way, you can use milk chocolate. Grab a palette knife and just, I'm gonna level this out. While it's wet, I'm gonna add about 45 grams of crushed peanut M&Ms and just sprinkle them all over. I'm also gonna add a few salted peanuts. And then that leftover peanut butter, I'm just gonna literally pipe all over. What we're going to do now is we're going to grab each corner I'm just going to curl it up like that. And at the top, I'm just going to clip it. You need to get that in the freezer ASAP. So removing the cake from the tin is fairly straightforward. You need, it's essential to have a Pleesecakes mug, and just whack the cake on top of the mug, pop it open, give it a wiggle down, push it to one side, and then lift it off. Put that there, and all you're gonna do is bring it to the front edge, just slide it off. Give it a little wiggle. Right, so that's on the board now, and all we need to do now is top this cake. So let me grab my chocolate thing out of the freezer. Right, I'm gonna use a bit more of that excess. Just put a bit in the middle so we can stick this down. It's time to unveil this. Right, I'm just gonna get these bits of shard. And using my excess cake mix, so to finish this off, just warmed up some peanut butter slightly, and I'm just gonna drizzle it over. A few more crushed. M&Ms. And that is the ultimate peanut butter Pleesecake. Let's cut the cake. I'm gonna go in. It's a messy one, but really, really good. So peanut buttery. If you like peanut butter, that is an absolute goer. You've got a plain base with M&Ms in it, peanut butter filling with dollops of peanut butter, topped with these chocolate shards, that look really cool. And a bit more peanut butter. It's a winner. Right, if you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. We're churning these tutorials out. We hope you like them. The ingredients are in the comments below. Let us know what you want next week and we can keep them coming. Big up.